here's a video review for 5.2 Toys BeastDrive Drive PTERANO. It is BD-10. It is the newest release in the BeastDrive line and might actually have finally surpassed the Shark as my favorite. Because one, well, I love Real Raptor and I think Real Raptor's a really cool looking car. I don't have Naughty Sword yet. Naughty Sword's like the one released one that I don't have yet. And I may have to rectify that at some point. I don't know. But like both very sporty looking cars. Real Raptor very cool, but like Drive PTERANO just has this really, one, the color scheme's great, purple and orange, fine. This tealy green here. But just has a really more aggressive Batmobile look to it. Which is funny because there is one coming out that does have like the turbine on the front and look a lot more like the Batmobile. Actually, I think this one probably looks, just physically looks more like the Batmobile with the exception of the turbine, but it has the turbine, little front turbine intake, and it turns into a bat. So I'm looking forward to that version of it. There's also a yellow and green version that turns into a wyvern from this mold. But yeah, really cool. Again, spent some time last night putting all the decals on, anything like this purple here, the orange here, all of the red and white here on the sides. This little white piece, all of the detail here on the wings and the white here on the orange, all little tiny decals. So I've gotten much better about getting those on. It just takes some time. Inside is a little PTERANO pilot. Look at that cute little dude. One, he's orange, and he's got little wings on ball joints, so he can flippy fly. Beep, 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 beep. He's cool. I like him. I haven't named him yet, but I like him. He goes in there. He drives the cool ass Batmobile. That's his tail. If you want to have it flip up, it can. I feel like it makes this car look a little bit like a remote control car, like it's an antenna. Although I guess that depends on how you do it. That actually doesn't look too bad now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, you can flip that out if you want. It's supposed to tuck in down there. And I turn it into a Pteranodon. Just lift that up. Flip this up. This piece right here. Pop these side panels out and unpeg. Like these obviously are the wings pegged onto the bottom of the car. Kind of lift them up like that. And then pull that whole assembly out to the side. The legs, you can see there's a hinge here and a ball joint here. You want to flip it out like that and then rotate it. Actually, I think that's pretty much it. And then you kind of angle that piece together. And then same over here, flip it, rotate it around, and then rotate it so the wheels on the top like that. You see he's got little feet kind of molded in there on the legs. Then this whole assembly right here. It's really tricky when you go back to car mode. These tabs go into some slots here on this piece, and you got to get it lined up just right for it to collapse properly for car mode. But when you do it, it'll collapse just flat again. Just be careful of that when you're doing it. But then this comes down. Bring the wings out to the side. This comes all the way down and is going to kind of snap into place there. Right here, there's little tabs right here. The legs. Bring his tail up. Just kind of come out to the side here. Bring his neck up. He's got an opening mouth. There you open your mouth. And he's got some neck swivel there. So he's got a ball joint on his neck and a hinge at the neck. You can extend it up. So he's got a lot of range of movement in the head. The wings, you want to bring them up so the orange parts are on top. And then these little panels right here, push down. These are a little weird in that you got to lift them up, rotate them around like that, and then bring them down like this. These little things are clearly supposed to be the three little claws on the wing. I like to have them on the bottom in vehicle mode, but they do, since they peg on, you can rotate these up to more properly represent the little wing claws. But yeah, bring the wing out. And same over here, you got to kind of lift it up like this. I'll rotate it around. Nope, no, I had it right there. There we go. And there he is. You got a nice wingspan there as a Pteranodon. Again, like the color scheme, the purple and the red and the orange and the teal. Like I said, we already showed off the neck. It's got a good up and down. It's got some side to side there. And then it's got a ball joint here and then a hinge where it meets the base of the skull. Opening mouth. The feet, they're on ball joints, so you can move them around. There's a hinge there as well for different poses. Although I haven't found a whole lot of utility in the legs. But they are posable and you can move them around. The wings, like I said, all of these panels, the feathers, I guess it wouldn't really technically be feathers, but all these pieces are fixed in place. Can do that. But then you've got a hinge here that goes up and down, can rotate forward and back. There's a hinge in the middle, so you can get a lot of really decent, if you just kind of want to tuck the wings up or have them slightly more angled versus just sticking straight out, you can get a lot of really dynamic poses out of the wing pieces. So it doesn't have to just be a straight up, like a lot of the principal, I don't know, but the early shots showed them with the wings straight out, fully spread, but you can get some really nice flight poses if you're willing to work on it a little bit. But yeah, he's really cool. I like him a lot. Like I said, might be my favorite now because it's a fun dinosaur mode, and that vehicle mode just really pops, and I really like his alt mode, driving him around. So yeah, Shark. Does he beat the Shark? I'm trying to think if he beats Hydro Bullet. I think he does by just a smidge, but Hydro Bullet's a real close second. So if you had to pick one of these to grab, I'd either get Hydro Bullet or this guy. But either way, you're going to have a fun time because they're really fun, enjoyable little toys. They're not super expensive, and you can get them on Amazon, so they're not even hard to hunt down. But again, all the links to the AliExpress store, if you want to get them early, they tend to release overseas earlier than they do here in the States. All those links are right down there in the video description, so check them out.